Hello everybody and welcome to the midweek market update from Smack the Markets for the 24th of July. Now, so far this week, we've had quite a quiet time on the economic front. We haven't had any major news announcements. That's all due to change tomorrow when we have the all-important ECB monetary policy statement, which is being closely watched, and also the European interest rate decision as well. So let's take a look at how the markets have been faring that we discussed on Monday, and also some of the markets that we're focusing on throughout the remainder of this week. Now, first of all, if we come and have a look at the Dow here, we were looking for long opportunities on the Dow Jones futures contract, looking for a push up towards the highs, and we've kind of got that now within a whisker anyway. So the markets have continued to rise up, and this bull trend has continued to move from Monday, as we can see, but the market's now starting to show a little bit of weakness within the sort of technical structure here. From a fundamental perspective, we've still got plenty of good news out, or potential good news out there, that could drive these markets higher, particularly with the development of or the continued development, I should say, of the US and China trade negotiations that are taking place. Now, if we have a look at this on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the highs up here where the market sort of got up to these highs before. When it's got up there before, it's been on pretty strong momentum, as we can see. So we've had good strong momentum hitting the 27 sort of 370 area. We've then taken another try at the goal at this point, narrowly missing it, and now we seem to be doing the same again. The thing here that I like, though, is that we have got continuous rising lows. So even if we start to look at all of these lows together here on the 4-hour time frame, the market is still continuously bullish. However, when we start to look at the highs up here and the strength of momentum, once the market gets up towards or close to that 27,370, we can see that the momentum strength here is weakening off. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we get a bit more of a consolidation here before breaking through this 27,370. So maybe a bit more sort of sideways price action compressing into this level throughout the remainder of the week. Overall, at this moment in time, I don't see any, I still like the higher timeframes long. They still look sort of very bullish, and we're still in an environment where it's a good, strong environment for US stocks. Now, if we come and have a look at gold, on Monday, we were looking at gold here to be bullish. We were actually looking fairly close at a trading opportunity here on the 4-hour time frame. The overall direction here, the higher time frames, if we just remind ourselves on gold, is clearly long. We've got good, strong momentum here, and if I zoom right out of this, you can see that the market is breaking out of a consolidation sort of phase here that the market's been in for quite some time, and it's just getting out above these highs up here around this sort of 143 sort of area. Now, if we come down to the 4-hour time frame, this is the area that we were looking at on Monday. We're looking for the market to be breaking these highs just through here on Monday, and looking for the uptrend to continue. That didn't happen. In fact, we had poised orders placed here looking to take advantage of that, but they never got triggered, and the market sort of drifted back and is now sort of consolidating just underneath our level there. We still like gold long, still looking at this from a long-term perspective, and still looking for opportunities above this sort of price point. So if I sort of mark that in, it's around 1,430, as you can see here. Above there puts us into a new sort of area here above price, and it looks like, you know, there's a resumption of those higher time frame trends. So we still like precious metals to the high side. One of the things that helps us to support this decision is that silver is also extremely bullish. If we take a quick look at silver, so silver just sort of breaking out to sort of recent highs up here at the $16 level. So that's looking extremely strong. Sort of platinum is as well. So very similar story here on platinum, with strong prices and the market sort of breaking out into new highs as well. So when we looked at currency markets on Monday, we were looking for long opportunities here on Kiwi yen. Now, the trend here on the 4-hour time frame and on the higher time frames looked extremely good at that time. The market had been breaking out of this 73 level, and we looked for higher prices above 73. Now, in fact, we did take trades here above this area, but they didn't last for long. In fact, they weren't successful, and the market sort of now has returned. We've got quite a sort of a turnaround in a number of these markets, and a lot of it based on the change or recent strength in the US dollar. So one of the markets that we're keeping a close eye on at the moment now for continued opportunities is back here on the Aussie against the Swissy. So if we take a look at this on the weekly chart, you can kind of, if I just zoom out of this, you can see the reason why. The market's in the context of a downtrend on the weekly chart, and it's just sitting on top of quite a key level through here. Nice level that the market's tested multiple times. I'll zoom into this. You can see also that the market's not overstretched from its sort of fair value zone here in the moving averages too. So underneath this level, we want to wait for this level to get broken. Underneath there just sets us up for a sort of decent sized trading window to the short side. If we come down the time frames, you can see that the structure again starts to look extremely well tested. So if I zoom out of this, we can see this level here tested multiple times. We can also see now that we've got a double top formation and the market sort of breaking through the lows here. So again, through the lows at this point, underneath here is an area where we're looking at short opportunities. The same applies when we come down to the 4-hour time frame. Again, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see the market sort of rolled over. We've got this level around sort of 68.80. So we've got trading window underneath there, down to sort of 68, sort of 45 sort of area. So that's still quite a decent sized window. A little bit of support and resistance there. Then underneath that, straight down to 68,000. So we've got some very well-defined trading windows underneath price, and the lower time frames and the intraday time frames are already in well constructed short trends at the moment. So there's a few markets that we're keeping a close eye on for trading opportunities moving into the second part of the week. I certainly hope it helps and look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye for now.